welcome to Sports 101. Dr. Strudler is out whining and dining his newest Speaker Series guest, James Brown. So I'll be your substitute, Casey Bryant. Sports 101 is the only show on MCTV that tests how much you really know about sports. You've joined our class a little bit late today. We have played a little bit of a round, but due to some technical difficulties that were some out of our control, we've already played a round where Saving Private Matt Ryan, featuring Kevin Kleinschmidt in the Mike Piazza jersey and Andrew Auger, the weaker half of the middle seats in the New York Rangers jersey. They are up 4 points to 3 over Team the Gartland Boys, featuring Devin Bonanno in the gorgeous Team USA hockey Zach Parise jersey and in the Odell Beckham jersey, Josh Selke. So, guys, it was a pretty heated first round. Serves you right for being late. Kevin Lerner has already given you a lecture on showing up just the slightest bit late.
Josh, who are you imitating there? I'm just curious.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh,
Sure?
I could have never gotten that. I'm sorry.
AJ Green caught it in front.
It could be AJ Green, though, because he's been cleaning up for my fantasy team this year, not to brag.
After the show, I'm going to do a Jerome Simpson.
I don't want to know what you're doing after the show.
I thought you said you were going to do an OJ.
I don't want to know what kind of
Leave it
crazy
alone.
parties Kevin Kleinschmidt has after whatever show he's doing. So
I believe they're math parties.
I believe so. So anyway, we're going to move right on. For those of you just joining us, the second round here, technically the second round, the first that you're seeing, each question is worth 2 points here. There are 6 categories to choose from. They've already chose from some of them. They are MLB, NFL, NBA, NHL, stadiums, and pop culture. Each team has answered 2 questions from each category, 12 total. The first 6 were worth 1 point. The second round now worth 2 points. And a wrong answer means your opponent can steal for 1 point. All of this leading up to a final question which could double your score. It does have a theme, and it will earn you a prize if you get it right. So let's get started. Class is back in session. We're going to go back over to Devin, who started our game.
Oh, but
down
we deferred.
4-3. What do you got, Devin?
I'm going to try to take this 5-4 lead and take an NHL question for 2.
NHL question. All right, he's going in. He's feeling confident. Devin, who is currently the leader in points among all active players?
Is it Thomas Vanek?
It is not
No.
Thomas Vanek. We're going over here to Team Saving Private Ryan.
Jaromir Jagr.
Jaromir Jagr is correct. Vanek is up there, but it's not Vanek. It would be Jaromir Jagr second, as we all
He's
know.
been playing
Joe
since he's
Thornton third,
5.
Patrick Marleau. So that's a point over there. Excuse me, that's another point lead. So, Kevin, we're going to go over to you now with a chance to really pull away.
We're going to go with NFL here.
The NFL, all right. That's the first time they've tapped into the NFL so far this game. Kevin, who is the only quarterback to throw for more than 400 yards in a Super Bowl? Is it Joe Montana, Steve Young, Tom Brady, or Kurt Warner? You do have your consultation still at the ready. Both teams have their lifelines.
I'm not 100% sure, so just take a guess.
All right.
You got a 25% chance.
I'm going to go with Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner is correct.
Hey.
That was not what I was going to go
400 passing yards. You would think among all those legends it might be one of them, but Kurt Warner, the ageless wonder.
Which Super
thrown
Bowl?
For 400 yards. I believe it was the one with the St. Louis Rams way back when.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, back when they were in St. Louis.
I wasn't thinking the Giants, but that's not even the right year.
Yeah, no, never mind.
It'd be the
I
Cardinals.
mixed up Kurt Warner
Come
with
on.
Kerry Collins.
Well,
Antonio Holmes didn't catch
Kurt
that
Warner
ball.
was the predecessor,
conspiracy
technically, to Eli Manning on the Cardinals, on the Giants. I know this because of ESPN NFL 2K5 with Terrell Owens on the cover.
Oh,
Great
classic.
game. You know, featuring Carmen Electra. Few people know that. I don't know. So anyway, Josh, we're going over to you.
All right, I'm going to go with my NFL question
NFL.
to try to close this gap.
All right, that does it for the NFL. You still have MLB stadiums and pop culture at the ready.
I'm
for
so
you.
looking forward to that.
All right, so Josh, who was the first player in NFL history
That's
to
gonna be
rush
good.
for more than 2,000 yards in a season? Is it O.J. Simpson, Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, or Sean Alexander? O.J.
2,000 yards in a season.
2,000 yards in a season, the first player to do it. 6 people have done it. Who was the first? O.J., Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, Sean Alexander. You do have your consultation still.
Yeah, I know. Can he give me like a head nod if he has any idea whether he knows this or not?
I mean,
Because like
like-
I have an idea, but like
All right, yeah.
head nod. Any? Okay.
Blink
I'm just
once.
gonna. You know what? Okay. I'm just gonna take my shot here.
a
Barry
shot.
Sanders.
Barry Sanders incorrect.
Damn it.
So
Here you go, Kevin.
Is it Jim Brown?
Jim Brown is also incorrect.
What?
We were
Wow.
looking for the juice.
This is rigged.
The whole system's rigged.
Facts are rigged.
O.J. Simpson in 1973, the only player to do so in a 14-game season as well. Those of us who sat
I guess
through
his
all,
gloves fit there in that time.
I mean, all of us who sat through all 10 hours of the O.J. Simpson 30 for 30 know that in 1973 with the Buffalo Bills.
And they still couldn't win a ring. That's fine.
All right, so we're going back over to Saving Private Matt Ryan, Andrew Auger. It is your pick.
Can I do stadiums?
You can do stadiums, you know. Thank you for asking.
Me too.
All right, Andrew. Since opening in 1994, the Madhouse on Madison has seen 6 championships between its hockey and basketball teams. Where is this arena?
The Madhouse on Madison.
Madhouse on Madison, 6 titles between its NBA and NHL franchise. So you got to think who's been successful in the last 20 years in your lifetime.
So not
Oh,
Cleveland.
oh.
Probably not.
So-
Well, considering Cleveland doesn't have a hockey team.
So what do I have to answer? What's like what?
Where is this arena? What city?
Is this Detroit?
It is not Detroit.
Oh.
Oh, you guys.
Is there a Madison, Michigan?
Home of the Chicago Blackhawks and the Chicago Bulls.
Chicago
Crap.
is correct.
Yeah.
The UC, the United Center.
Sweet. We
All
got
right.
one more point now.
Back in the game here. Point for the Garland boys.
Pretty sure it's your.
It is Devin's pick here. Devin, you have 2 MLB, stadiums, and pop culture.
I'm going to take an MLB question.
MLB. All right.
Thank God I don't know anything.
Devin, we're going to have a postseason baseball question for you here in honor of Game 6 of the World Series being played tonight. Reggie Jackson made history by hitting 5 home runs in the 1977 World Series. What Philadelphia Phillies slugger tied that record in 2009 in the World Series against the Yankees?
I'm going to go with Ryan Howard.
It is not Ryan Howard.
Chase Utley.
That is Chase Utley. Chase Utley, before he was breaking legs, was hitting home runs
I did
for
the
the
box score for
Philadelphia
that series.
Phillies.
I was a nerd back then.
You did the box score when you were sitting at home?
Yeah. For those two to the 2008 and 2009 World Series.
Are you a Phillies fan or?
No, just I didn't have friends.
Yeah, all right, this is getting a little
didn't
too
meet Jake
real
Hensel
for me. This is getting a little too heavy. This is too Dr. Phil-ish for me. So we're just gonna move on. All right, so
We're
Kevin,
down by
it's
a
your
lot.
pick.
I don't like this.
Kevin, you have an MLB, an NFL, a stadium, and a pop culture question.
I'm going to do stadiums.
Stadiums. Going to stadiums. Kevin, what university is home to the Swamp?
The University of Florida.
The Florida Gators. That is correct. 2 points for Hufflepuff. So, over now to you, Josh. Pressure's on a little bit. You got to stay in the game. MLB, stadiums, and pop culture at the ready.
Pop culture, please.
Pop culture. All right. Going to the movies here. What famous deep-voiced actor, who also starred in Field of Dreams, is the owner of the Beast in The Sandlot?
Who is James Earl Jones?
That is correct. Local legend, James Earl Jones, who I believe resides in Pulling around here.
Yeah, close.
Yeah,
Somewhere around
he
there.
was just here last spring recording a farewell address. He sat in that corner right over there.
That the cameras can't see, but yeah.
Yeah,
there
that
is
the
in
cameras
corner.
can't see, and it's probably for the best because James Earl Jones was complaining that they didn't have a more private sound booth. Anyway.
Inside baseball.
Whew, renovations to Lil Thomas, am I right? So, Andrew, you've got MLB, NFL, and pop culture.
I'll finish out NFL.
NFL, all right. He's saving the pop culture question. You would think that
I wonder
the
why.
Little Citos would go for it. Who knows? Andrew, in 1992, the Packers sent a first-round pick to acquire Brett Favre from what NFC South team?
It was a fortune.
You do have your consultation before you answer too hastily.
I'm pretty sure.
I know.
We'll use our consultation.
Consult away.
So do I just say the answer?
I mean, you can. You want to talk about it? Come here. You don't have to turn the mic away. This isn't a secret.
We have nothing to discuss. Answer the question.
Lord.
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's what I was going to say.
All that.
We shouldn't have used it.
It was a 1-4
I
shot.
wasn't sure. I
It
wasn't
was almost
sure.
like a multiple choice.
I'd rather get it definitely right.
Full of sound and fury signifying nothing. Good job, guys. So, we're going to go over to Josh,
MLB.
Devin. I can't even keep track anymore. So, Devin, you've got MLB and stadiums. What do you want to round out your questions with?
I'll take the MLB question.
The MLB. All right. Devin, only 2 players in MLB history have won the Home Run Derby in consecutive years. One is Ken Griffey Jr. Who is the other? Is it A, Justin Morneau, B, Yoenis Cespedes, C, Prince Fielder, D, Vlad Guerrero? You do have your consultation.
I know. I'm picking between 2 guys, but I'm pretty confident it's B, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yo is correct. Yo knows baseball, and Yo knows
Thank
opting out
God,
of his
we might not
contract.
be out
Please
of this
come home.
just
Yo,
yet.
I know you're watching. Look at me. Look at me in my eyes. Come home.
back to us.
Come home. I'm counting on you.
Or if Baltimore, they have nice food.
Andrew, that's 5 points reducted. I don't care.
Thank God.
It is rigged. I don't even care. Kevin, you've got pop culture and MLB at the ready.
I'm going to let Andrew finish up pop culture, so I'm going to go with MLB.
Just say MLB then.
You're leaving the scraps for Andrew. All right. Kevin is the Jaws and Andrew is the Shallows. Kevin, the Houston Astros were formerly known as what? What was their name before they were the Houston Astros? You've used up your consultation, so you're all alone.
Were they the Washington Senators?
They were not the Washington Senators. Okay. Incorrect. Over to you guys. Houston Astros, they had a different name back in the day. What was that name?
Okay.
Look at the look of confidence on their face.
Oh, man.
Okay, that's a good joke.
A steely look in their eye. Need an answer.
I know. I'm going to take a guess. Were they the astronauts?
Come on. All right. All right.
As far as guesses go, that's not a bad one, I would say.
No, it's a bad one.
Okay.
Don't humor him.
All
They
right.
were the Colt 45s.
I have no idea.
Back in the day when they had J.R. Richard on their
All
team,
right.
they were the wildly inappropriately
Yeah,
named
I can see how that got changed.
Houston
Yeah.
Colt 45.
I was gonna say at least the Houston Stars or something, like trying to steal from Dallas Stars.
I was going to
but,
say the
like,
Houston
that's just
Oilers, and then I was like,
That is just the
that's
wrong
wrong sport.
sport.
Just
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
sport.
You all are letting me down phenomenally. All right, so
We try very, very hard.
all right, so
They're still there.
it's
So-
your pick.
You're letting me
Do
down,
I even
Casey.
have anything left?
You have stadiums.
This is gonna end very badly. Wait, we have our consultation. All right, cool. Continue.
Are you sure?
No, but continue.
Oh my lord. Josh, please, for the love of God,
Oh,
What-
I'm not gonna get this now.
what football team plays in front of the dog pound?
Oh, the Browns.
The Browns is correct. See, look at that. You have no reason to be scared.
Oh, I had every reason to be scared.
Did you happen to see, by the way, the other day they had the signs in the
mixed-
wrong order?
mixed up, yeah.
They misspelled. That was great. Classic Cleveland. Good luck in the World Series, guys.
Nice first round pick the Cleveland Browns are looking at right now.
Yes.
So there's a positive.
They've won a lot this year. They've won the NBA. They have a chance to win the World Series and the lottery pick. I mean, that's the triple
That's-
crown.
They
something.
had the Republicans in June or July or whatever.
Yeah, so, what can't Cleveland have?
Yeah, big year for
Really?
them.
Yeah, so,
Lombardi Trophy in there.
Yeah, that's what they can.
I mean,
have.
if you're going to
That's
get
true.
technical with it, I guess. Andrew, you have only pop culture at the ready here. So, Andrew,
Boo.
3 major leaguers make cameos in Rookie of the Year, including the eventual home run king. What then Pirate did Henry Rowengartner strike out? You've already used. And
know.
Kevin knows it.
The eventual home run king, I know, but Bonds, Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds is correct.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
I thought it was a trick question. I thought it was a trick question.
I tried to trick you
I
up
almost
there.
said Hank Aaron.
We had a major league question in round 1. We have a Rookie of the Year question in round 2. Here, get a little Indians Cubs action. Do you see what I'm doing?
Would you
here?
rather me think, Kevin? Yes, I see. Okay.
All right. Anyway, scoring update. We have 14-10 in favor of Andrew
Okay.
and Kevin over here. The game is still very much so
Nope, can't curse.
within reach here because the final question, you can double your score. We're going to go right into it right now. There are 3 answers to the final question. Whoever gets the most of the question correct will get double their score, and they will win the game. The winner of the game gets a fantastic prize.
I hope we are the winner so I can see this prize and be happy.
Oh, it's a
I'm
fantastic prize.
beaming in excitement.
You'll love it. I made it myself. I made it with my own 2 hands. This prize is like a child to me.
Is that what I saw you doing in the bathroom? Oh.
Andrew, not on television. This whole show has been a disaster. So
It all makes sense now.
anyway, we're going to go right on to the final question. And since we started with them at the beginning of the game, we'll start with them at the end of the game.
How does
So,
that work? But okay.
Andrew,
Okay.
It's home field advantage.
Sure.
also they're down in the points, so if you get the question right to lead off, it wouldn't even matter. So don't question my show
All right.
structure.
Keep going, Commissioner Stern.
All right, listen, President
Better
of
than-
MCTV
better-
thinks
better
he
than-
runs everything. All right, you think you have an idea.
Oh, damn.
All right. So, guys,
Yes, sir.
the theme for the final question is Halloween. Apt, because we are filming this on November 1st. So, last year, the New York Mets played on October 31st, losing in heartbreaking fashion. I need you to name 3 things. I need you to name the Met who made the critical 8th inning error that cost them the game. I need you to name the rental reliever that got tagged with the loss. And I need you to name the eventual winners of that World Series. You may consult, and I need an answer.
I just have one question before we answer anything.
Please.
Can we give it to you in parts?
Please.
So the Royals won. Yes. So the Royals won.
The Royals won. That's question number 1 down.
Okay.
Okay, you said who the reliever was that got the loss.
The rental reliever tagged with the loss and the man who made the error that cost them the game.
All right, so the man that had the error at second was Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy, that's correct. The hero turned the GOAT.
Yes.
So to sweep the question and double your score and really put the pressure on Team Saving Private Matt Ryan.
Who got the L, basically?
Who got the L?
Who got the L?
Rental reliever.
Rental reliever. Was it Tyler Clippard?
Tyler Clippard is correct. Clippy the Kid.
So we got 20.
You
I
do
would
have
like to
20.
actually extend
Meaning,
a good luck
in
to my
order,
opponents.
in order to win the game, Saving Private Matt Ryan now has to get all 3 parts
Oh.
of their final question right. The pressure is on,
Good luck.
boys. Let's see your Halloween-themed question.
I hope you get it wrong.
October 31st is host to one of the most iconic moments in baseball history.
Okay.
I need you to name who won Game 6 of the 2001 World Series. I need you to name who hit the game-winning home run. And I need you to give me what team gave up that home run.
2001 Game 6?
Yes,
Are you sure it's Game 6?
I'm positive
I
it's
didn't
Game
Game
6.
4?
Positive it's Game 6.
In 2001.
2001.
01 was Yankees Diamondbacks.
Right.
So what do I need?
You need who won the game, who hit the home run, and who gave up the home run.
Yankees,
Yep.
Jeter,
Yep.
who?
What's the final part?
Just need the team.
Oh, that gave it up. Oh, Diamondbacks.
Arizona Diamondbacks. That is correct. Meaning
By
That-
Kim or whatever.
It is-
I'm telling you, it's Game 4. It's Game 4.
it was Byung-Hyun Kim. Wikipedia wouldn't lie to me. All right. So
Game 6 was in Arizona. It couldn't have been.
listen. All right. I don't need to be corrected on my own show, so maybe I'll withhold the prize from you. But I'm not that mean. I'm not that kind of guy.
You stinker, you.
So, to Blake Lively of The Shallows and Kevin Kleinschmidt, I give you all a nice little drawing of a pumpkin here that says, "You did the thing." Congratulations, guys. I want you to hang this up somewhere where it's prominently displayed, perhaps in the MCTV office. I'm not going to decorate your home for you, but
I would just like to say this is factually accurate, as we did do a thing tonight.
yes, you did. You
We
participated.
won a thing, too.
Yeah.
We didn't just do it.
Well, I mean, we like to think here that there are no winners and losers, but rather
won.
all participants.
Josh
and we
is
are
definitely
all
a
winners in
loser.
the
It's
game.
okay.
All right, well, except
I
for
am a
Josh.
bit salty, I'm not going to lie.
Well, I do want to thank Devin and Josh for participating in tonight's game. I want to also thank Kevin and Andrew for being here.
been a pleasure.
That
Thanks for
will
having
wrap
us.
things up here for Sports 101. Special
Should've saved
thanks
the
to the
NFL
crew
for round
working
two, like I
very
said.
hard behind the scenes. Very sorry you missed a gorgeous first set here with a bunch of handsome men here, but regardless, I want to thank everyone for their very hard work. I'm Casey Bryant. Have a good night.